Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Justin Turner, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for a National League batting title. First pitch is next. Clayton Kershaw gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Phillips. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. Phillips is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Margot on second. Phillips at first with no outs. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Here's Will Myers, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Myers awaiting the 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He brings a 4 for 12 line. First pitch on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Renfroe has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Now the 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Taylor. Still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Here's Chase Headley.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Puig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up at Dodger Stadium. It's now 3-0 San Diego. Luis Perdomo gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to right. Renfroe ranging back at the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 33 on the year. And the Dodgers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Here's Corey Seager. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 24 home runs and 88 runs batted in. Dribbled to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Phillips is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now is A.J. Ellis. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 33 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And this one's in the dirt. Ellis on at first, nobody out. Fouled off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
The pitcher, Luis Perdomo, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set, and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Manuel Margot, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. To the left side, but it's well foul. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
The 1-1 home is a curveball taken low for a ball. And it misses. 3-1 now.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Phillips. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
The 0-1 pitch. Up around the face.
21.
Two men are on with two men out. High in the air into shallow left center. Seager has a play, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Now in the box, Rhys Hoskins. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Drilled on the ground to short. And that's the first out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
In now is Yasiel Puig. His lifetime numbers with Luis Perdomo. He's got 12 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also tripled off him 3 times.
That's the ball.
Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Renfroe. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Set to get his day started, Yasmani Grandal. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Oh, he couldn't make the play. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Settling in now, Logan Forsythe. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Grandal stands at second with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the left field line. Oh, he brought it back. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network.
Leading off for San Diego.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Will Myers. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hunter Renfroe. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Padres down in order, and it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, Clayton Kershaw, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher, Clayton Kershaw.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Renfroe is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Line drive to center field. Margot is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Padres 3 and the Dodgers 1. Into the box now, Chase Headley. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Forsythe is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
In now is A.J. Ellis, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Taylor is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
Digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Galvis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as the lead remains 3-1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Seager stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. 1 out.
First baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Standing in, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And Headley will look this one in for route number 2. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. High and deep to right center. Margot's on the move. He takes the turn and heads for second. Oh, and he misses it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. In his career, Puig has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Hit on the ground out to short. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
Grandal at second with 2 down. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Hit on the ground to third. Headley's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We played 4 full. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping up now, Luis Perdomo. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
One and two now. The 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Forsythe backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Breaking ball in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. There's Brandon Phillips. He waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Taylor is right there, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Now here's the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 home. Hit in the air to left. Hoskins waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order. Halfway home, tied at 3. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Skied into very shallow right. Renfroe will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready for another shot now, Justin Turner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Margot's under it.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Myers. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Myers awaiting the 1-0.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Three and 0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Hosmer takes his lead at third with one away. Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. Popped him up. Bellinger has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Striding in once again, Chase Headley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game.
Number 8.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
In now, A.J. Ellis. Popped high in the air. Bellinger over to his right. And the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers 3. So digging in now, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Myers on the move. One down.
First baseman number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Slow grounder to first. Hosmer is right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Reese Hoskins.
Next up for Los Angeles, Reese Hoskins. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Ross Stripling is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
Freddie Galvis will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hoskins waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis Perdomo.
So here now is the pitcher, Luis Perdomo. Alex Dickerson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. Softly hit out to short. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Manuel Margot, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. A tag for 1. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego, and it remains a 4-3 game. Hector Neris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Hector Neris.
In now is Yasiel Puig.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 the count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Yasiel Puig is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Just a tick behind for a strike.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here it comes, 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Score holds at 4-3. Leading off the inning, Eric Hosmer, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Taylor to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's Will Myers, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 2-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Hunter Renfroe will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Trevor Rosenthal is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Matt Kemp will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. And that one stayed too low apparently.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning. But with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Kemp aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Justin Turner. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's the 0-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Arodys Vizcaíno is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Renfroe looks up, and as Dodger fans have heard for years, he is out of here. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they jump ahead by 3.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
The 1-0 home. Back up the middle. Fielded by Galvis to second for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. But the damage done for the Dodgers, and it came on the grand slam. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Kenley Jansen.
Stepping in, Chase Headley singled home a run in his last time up.
Tough task ahead here, as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Headley. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now is A.J. Ellis, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Jansen is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 1 for 4. Headley leads off second with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Puig giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie.
So striding forward now, Freddie Galvis. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. One out and a runner on third. Here it comes, 0-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he comes back with one down and in for ball three.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
A man at third with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Corey Spangenberg will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Corey Spangenberg.
Ball one.
That's a ball. 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
No problem laying off the sinker in, and he's in a golden spot, 3-0. Manuel Margot would be next. Three and one. Men on third with two down. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he lays off ball four, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. 2 hits in 7 tries. From the stretch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. Swinging a soft liner. And that's going to get down out there. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 7-5 now.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Number 46 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 46.
Brandon Phillips will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball. Two down, runners at first and second. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. San Diego down to their final strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Los Angeles came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ross Stripling earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 7 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base.